Our next honoree, Isiah Kacyvenski. Isiah, graduate of Union Endicott, named the 1995 President Sunbulletin Athlete of the Year, and a UE Hall of Fame honoree. Football, first team All-State 1995. Records still held at UE include tackles in a career, tackles in a season, tackles in a game. He also was quite a wrestler. He ended up as a runner-up in the state as a heavyweight in 1995. Captain of the New York State Championship wrestling team as well in 1995. He went on to play at Harvard, four-time letter winner, first person to start all 40 games in Harvard University history. I remember seeing him playing at Cornell, and he was everywhere. If he didn't make the tackle, he was within a foot of the ball carrier, up and down the field, left side, right side, didn't matter. It was incredible. First team All-American, 1999. Graduated along with outstanding work on the athletic field, cum laude with a pre-med degree in 2000, and of course was the highest draft pick in Harvard history, picked by the Seattle Seahawks, 119th overall in the 2000 draft. You may well have watched him in the Super Bowl as a tri-captain, out on the field for the coin toss and nationwide TV, and the biggest showcase for football there is. Elected special team captain by teammates 3 years in a row with Seattle, an historic National Football League career, and today he's back to be honored by his hometown area, the greater Binghamton area. Please welcome Isiah Kacyvenski.
You wouldn't believe how many times I've had my name butchered in my life. So it's always nice to come back home and have it not butchered. Quick story about that. The first game, I won the starting job my third year in the NFL, starting middle linebacker, dream accomplished. And coming out of that, we opened up in Oakland and get to the stadium like 4 hours early, ready to go out, warming up, and I see, 2 hours before they say, the defense is going to get announced. It's like, this is awesome, this is my chance. Coming out of the tunnel is what you dream of when you're a little kid. And that happens, right? Where we're lining up, everybody's coming out, middle linebacker's up, I'm ready to come out, all excited. It's a very, very tough environment in Oakland, the Black Hole. It's a very, very brutal place. This is when they're still good. And they're no good now. Come out, and they say, starting middle linebacker, Isiah Kacyvenski. And I was like, that's not even trying. The announcer didn't even do anything. I would be lying to say that announcer did not get in my head. It was probably an Al Davis scheme to do that on purpose. A rookie starting for, or a third-year player starting for his first game. I want to say thank you to Tony and the committee. I'm extremely honored to be up here with this group. And I got in today. I live in Boston. I got in today, drove by Ty Cobb Stadium, and a whole flood of memories came back for me. And come here and see the coaches that have been around me, and to see Coach Angeline, who set that bar so high when I was a little kid. I remember teams shaking coming down that hill into Ty Cobb Stadium, and you built that, and I wanted to be like that. I wanted to be the person to tackle a King Rice on the other side. It was an amazing feeling. It made me feel like my whole world was in front of me. It sparked something deep inside of me that I could believe. I could believe about things bigger than me, and I could use sports and also school as that vehicle to be able to do that. So thank you for sparking that, and thank you for creating that environment. That being said, I want to single out a lot of different people. I was a Polish kid growing up in an all-Italian town. I was interesting. I still consider myself Italian in a lot of different ways. More Italian than Polish in a lot of different ways. My love for Italian food goes deep. I want to point out a couple of coaches that made a huge difference in my life that are here. Coach Jess there was my first coach when I was in 7th grade. I really didn't know what I was doing. I had a mullet and a red hair with a mullet, and he saw that and he called me Axl Rose. And he made a play after me. He believed in me too. I was very raw. Looking back, you could have easily given up on me. But he saw something inside of me. I want to thank you. But I remember that year, my play was the Axl Special, and that was, you know, I might have been like 5 out of 6 for touchdowns. It was reverse. I lined up as a wing, went around reverse. I showed up that year in soccer cleats, and you did not judge. You just put me to work, and thank you for believing me. I appreciate that. Coach Angela, I've talked about you. I've been talking about you for days. Coach Gusha is here. Thank you for taking me in like a son and really showing me what it was to be gracious in defeat and gracious with a win as well. So thank you so much. I learned a lot just by watching you. Coach Tiddick, always very gracious, this very solid under fire every single time. Coach Council, the epitome of fire, and being able to unleash and hold that at the right time to unleash on the opponent. Mr. Bennett really taught me a lot about self-discipline early on in my life, and I want to thank you for that and putting the entire piece together, not only being an athlete, being a student as well. And also I'd be remiss to not thank Frank Sorchinski, Sarge, who was a very monumental person in my life at early young age. And that idea of there was no gray area. Either you work hard or you don't work hard. And he instilled that day after day. And quite honestly, the entire group, everyone together, being able to really reinforce that. And like I said, I love talking about this area, the ability of this area continuing to defy the odds, to place world-class athletes on that world stage over and over and over again. It really goes back to the mindset of the people here, the people in this room, the coaches and the schools around that, the athletic directors, everybody. Two things that I look back is I'll end on this, although I'd like to rival Carl with that amazing talk on how long it went, but I don't know if I can go that long. I learned a lot of history today as well as the GI Bill. Thank you, I appreciate it. I think, I want to leave with this, the kids in the room, really focus on the two things that got me to where I am. I want to impart that on you, this idea of positivity, always staying positive, and this idea of hard work. It's not magic. Things don't happen by magic. Either you want it or you don't. You got to go grab it if you want it. That's it. I stay very close ties. My family's here today. It's amazing having them there, my pops and my brother Henry and my nephews and my sister-in-law. It's great to have you guys here. We're going on our 10th annual Maggie Memorial about this year. And I remember my mom. And we have John Jones and Chandler Jones coming back for it. They're locked in. And I want you guys all to show up. Anyone that wants to show up, come. It's going to be a great event. And it's been something that's near and dear to my heart. So thank you again. Sorry for taking so much time, but appreciate it.